This video is a short tour of my 6 foot by 6 foot Octagon hunting box blind. So what I ended up doing for the post is I got a hand post hole digger. I got the holes 2.5, 3 feet in the ground or so. These are 4x4 brown treated posts. They were 12 feet long. I ended up cutting, I think, about 4 inches off of them. I leveled them before I set the box blind on there. So the box blind floor is at about 8.5, 9 feet up. And I was able to reach that with a skid steer with forks on it and set the thing down. It was built first in one piece and then brought out and set down on there. My ladder is actually a refurbished 2-person ladder stand. It was just kind of one of those cheap ones. It wasn't all that comfortable. The seat was a little too low. I'm 6'3" and I just never really liked hunting out of it. So I kind of welded up all the seams and used part of the seat to make those safety hand railings up there, and the ladder, I ended up cutting the bottom section off, whatever I didn't need when I got out here, and just made a couple brackets and bolted it on to the rim joist underneath there. So it makes a real nice ladder and kind of an entrance deck. All 4 sides have these eye bolts going in from the base of the stand. There's 3/16-inch cable, and I think those cables are 20-25 feet long. I made some stakes out of 3/4-inch rebar, welded a plate on them, so those are under the ground. Got a lot of pull resistance here. We had a really nasty storm come through here last year. Blew a lot of trees over, a lot of mature oak trees over. I wanted to make sure that thing this isn't gonna happen to this. Do everything I can anyway. So all 4 sides have one of those cables running down, staked into the ground. The exterior sheeting of the stand is plywood. I've got it solid stained some kind of a bark brown color. The roof is metal, but I did put OSB board underneath it just to help keep it from becoming an echo chamber. And then I put that landscape fabric underneath that, so the ceiling is flat black, and it's got that cloth fabric on there also to help with sound. The windows are trimmed out with this garage door stop. It's vinyl. It's got the rubber lip on it. It's made for overhead garage doors. It makes a real nice seal on these windows. I do have an instructional video on how to build just those windows, and I will put that in a link in the description here. Going inside, you can see that I've got the vertical windows, 4 of the vertical windows in each of the corners for shooting a compound bow out. I've actually made the horizontal windows big enough too where I think I'm going to be able to do that here. So there are 3 of the horizontal windows and 4 of the vertical windows in each corner. This one here has, I made some curtains out of some heavy duty landscape fabric. It's real quiet, and depending on what time of the day I'm hunting out of here, the sun can create a problem with just too much light, or if I want a little bit more of a back screen there. So that's what the landscape fabric is for. These windows are made out of 1/4-inch plexiglass. I got 3 hinges riveted on each of the windows. This is a 3/4-inch PVC pipe, the gray. I don't know if it's Schedule 40 or what it's called. Got a hole drilled in the middle. Put a little washer behind it so that it spins nicely on there. Holds those windows in. It's rounded, so when it catches the glass, it doesn't really click or make a clicking sound when you're turning them on there. That round edge of the pipe makes them close nice and smooth. And I got carpet on the walls, at least around where I'm gonna possibly bump or kick it with my feet or bump it with anything that I set down, backpack or buckles or whatever. The whole inside is painted black, flat black. I've got 4 round vents, 1 in each of the corners, so that it hopefully will help with keeping the fog down in here. I have caulked all of the seams, even though that's a little bit of light and it was clear. So I won't get bees and things like that in here. It should be mouse proof, hopefully. I got a couple shelves right there, one for the coffee mug and one for the phone or whatever. And then over in this corner, I've got a black transmission funnel screwed there with a garden hose going out. And as for getting rid of the coffee, I don't have to go outside and close the door and make sound and make movement. So all I'm missing is my Mr. Buddy heater and an office chair. I'm gonna put those in here yet, but I don't think it's necessary to insulate. The buddy heaters keep things pretty warm. For me, that's been good enough. Oh, and above the window here, I just built a shelf and wrapped it with that landscape fabric so it's quiet. So if I want to put the extra little 2-pound propane cylinders or food or whatever I want when I'm hunting out of here. I can set it up there. But yeah, I've got a pretty nice panoramic view. This area was clear cut a couple summers ago, 3 summers ago I think now, and of course then we had a real heavy storm come through and blew a lot of the tops of the remaining oak trees off and blew them over. So it's pretty open, but it's going to be pretty thick and pretty brushy, and I'm going to have a 4-acre cornfield a couple hundred yards to the west of here, so that should do it. If you like this Octagon hunting blind and you think you'd like to try and build one and put it on your property, I have a 2-part instructional video that I'll put up at the end of this video so you can see how to get started with that. Hey, if you like my videos, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.